Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and in the last episode, we went around a few of the worlds to grab a few more of the white Trinities that we couldn't grab before. Some of them yielded Dalmatians, and we also got a couple of actual items from Final Mix exclusive enemies for synthesis items that we didn't before, like the Black Ballade in Deep Jungle, or, you know, actually getting a few Blazing Stones from the Chimera because he's like one of the easiest ones to fight. And of course we defeated the Phantom the episode prior, so we were able to re-access the Clock Tower of Neverland. So, not only did we unlock that save point again, but we were able to open the 5-hour door. In this episode, we're back in Monstro, so that we can go get the White Trinity in here. And how many elixirs do I have right now? I mean, we picked up a couple of elixirs when we were fighting on the deck of the ship of Neverland, so Captain Hook's ship. So, yeah, I might actually use 2 elixirs against the Grand Ghost. Because since we're here and it's literally right up there, I might do that right before I leave. So that sounds like a plan, because then I might be able to get more Shining Stones. So I don't really need to cut around here, really. And that's mainly because the area that we need to go to is actually quite close if we take the right directions with high jump. But regardless, I need to talk about the enemy spawns around here. And this might be why that whenever we're coming through here, I may not talk about it. Right now you can see that we're fighting Heartless that are got a similar style to what we see in Agrabah. Now here's the thing. Every time you enter Monstro at this point, the Heartless change. Dark Balls, Large Bodies, or Bandits, they could be either or at this point. Battle Spiders are also a given. But most of the Heartless tend to change depending on every visit. Sometimes they could be centered around Halloween Town with the Search Ghosts, or they could be like in the White Knights, or they could be... Oh wow, another firing. God damn. But yeah, they could also be centered around Agrabah, like with the Bandits and the Fat Bandits. You could also be centered around Neverland with the Pirates and the Air Pirates, as well as, you know, if you're unlucky, the Pirate Ship. Or you could even bump into Defenders and Wizards. And they could be during any 3 of those particular type of spawn points. Since Monstro isn't actually a world and he travels, that's probably the reason why. Plus, obviously, these worlds are represented in this one circle. I believe Power Wilds can show up in here as well, but that's not that common. I think that's mostly in Chain of Memories and Favourite to over 2 Days. No, wait, is it Favourite 2 Days? Or it's another game I'm thinking of? I can't remember. It's confusing. Monstro kind of changes every game anyway, so what do I know? I mean, how does the anatomy of the inside of a big gigantic whale change? That don't make sense to me. Because we're supposed to be going through like his guts or something, and it's like they don't just change shape in between, like, you know, spans of time. Anyway, once again, just fighting the enemies because, you know, we're getting a bunch of blaze gems right now, so I can't complain about that. Right, let's just kill you. And we can jump up this way. You know what, I'm just going to ignore that guy. But bye! We're just going straight into Chamber 6, because the White Trinity should be right in front of us. If the game would load. And that's not the right way, camera. Thank you for that. Yep, White Trinity is right here. This is where I want to get to. And for some reason, this is the only enemy I'm fighting. And I got a frost shot out of it. Oh, they're above me. Fair enough. No, you should have done the aerial slam or whatever it's called. Why are you not doing that, Sora? Maybe it's because I'm not surrounded by enemies, or it's not below me, but still would have reached. We're getting tons of synthesis items right now. What the hell is going on with the drop rate at this point? I know I have Lucky Strike, but the amount of wizards and defenders I've knocked out, and I haven't even got their synthesis drop, let alone their weapon drop, which is like a 2% chance without boosts, it's like absolutely ridiculous. Because we've only got 1 shiny crystal from a wizard, and that is it so far. But these little guys are dropping them by the dozen, and we just got a firing as well. So it's like, what the hell is going on here? I'm like lucky with some items, but not lucky with others. As I've said in the last episode, I'm using Lady Luck, so you'd think that that would increase luck, but it don't. Which I feel like is like a missed opportunity. Maybe it was because it was so obvious, but I don't know. It just feels like this should do it. I got another firing! That's 2 firings! That's fire with the A, not with the E. So that's the level 2 firings. What the hell? I got 2 of them. Give me another one of the elements, please, because I think, like, Patera and, like, Fire Rings are the most common ones I've got so far. Yeah, I've got 3 of these things and 7 of these! The hell? I've been saying the hell and super, like, so many times recently. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's pop this. Bash this open. And we get another dark matter. Helpful for synthesizing. And yeah, we're pretty much done at this point. Let's have a little look at what we got so far, because we've done quite a bit. We're up to 7 white Trinities out of 10. Well, let's check the Dalmatians. We're only missing 3. 1 chest, and it's back to where we need to go. But we're not going there yet, because we're not done yet. We need to go to Agrabah. As I said, there is a white Trinity in Olympus Colosseum, but I'm not going to do that right now, because if we leave it to later, we can get it on the way while doing something else, and it's not really an item that's really helpful to us. It could be helpful to you guys. It is a weapon, I'll say that much, and it's for Donald, but personally, it's not for the playstyle I'm going for, so I'm leaving it for later, because it's a waste of time for me. Oh, he didn't spawn! Okay. I was hoping that the grand thing would spawn, but instead we just got a bunch of fat bandits. And I can't leave until I knock them out, which is actually kind of a pain, so... And funnily enough, rare truffles actually spawned on the way up here as well. I don't know if I showed that or not. Oh, level up! Defense up, and so I learned stun impact. That, I believe, is another kind of... I think that's actually like a grand slam with his keyblade. And like a jump attack kind of thing, but it like has a bit of a real... an area of an effect that can stun enemies, which sounds pretty nifty. Might equip that and see how that works, and since we don't actually need to have enemies to test it on, because we can use our combo master in order to see that, as long as Spawn, you know, actually does that as his combo finisher when there's no enemies around, that would be pretty nice. So let's just blizzard you, and that actually knocks him into the poison, so that hurts him, which is nice. Whoa! How did I do that? I was not at the angle to do that. Oh, come on, really? You're spawning more? What was done? Okay, I'm going to have to cut until I finish taking these guys out, unless I get another level up, because we're getting experience like crazy. You've seen the numbers. Well, that was janky. Oh, never mind! And that, now I've got a fire ring! I didn't know if I was going to cut that out or not. I probably didn't, because that was just wailing on him. 2 fire rings with the A, and now a fire ring with the GA. So 2 level 2 fire rings and 1 level 3 fire ring. All for free! I think I've hit my lucky strike. And you know what? It was the Phantom. The Phantom was getting rid of my good luck. Now I've taken him out, all the drops. I think that was what was happening. Ever since that we got past Hollow Bastion and the Phantom showed up, that was the problem. He was a curse of my life. And he was also keeping me away from my bonuses in the clock tower, so I kind of guess that makes sense. Well, none of that got cut out. That was interesting. Let's have a little look at this. I mean, it's pretty much what we already know about. We're not going to equip it, so I don't know why I'm looking around. But yeah, look at that. A 28, 29, 30. Wow! Just wow. That's like the first level 3 ring that we've got as well, but with the base 3 elements. Heck, we haven't even got a Patega chain. So... yeah, that's ridiculous. 2014. Anyway, I'm going to reload this area now, and hopefully I'll actually fight the Grand Ghost. Wow, that was a rush. Wait, what? Oh, come on! And now a bandit. Where did you come from? Okay, I'll kill you as well then, I guess. Now can I leave when I kill you? Can I leave now? Thank you. There we go. Alright, let's pop this off. No, I want Ghost. There we are. And, well, that's a Frost Stone. I thought it was a Bright Stone. It's Frost Stone. I want to try a High Potion. Let's see what that does. Alright, that's almost enough. Ghost. There we are. 2 Frost Stones. I didn't have to use another elixir. I'm happy with that. That was actually worth. Alright. And now we're all bloody weak. I'm just going to pop off Donald because we might get enemy encounters on the way out. Now, we head to Agrabah. God damn. It's always a goddamn when I leave an area. Okay, back in the underbelly of the Cave of Wonders here. I want to go to my abilities quickly. And let's have a little look at that. Stun Impact, that's what it's called. Has a 30% chance of unleashing a finishing combo attack that renders surrounding enemies unconscious. Only 2 points. It's actually pretty cheap considering what we got so far. And since I'm not in an area where I don't really need treasure magnet at the moment, I guess I can spare it for stun impact, which will actually be helpful for combat reasons. I'm not totally too sure if we're actually going to be able to see it if I do it now. No, because as there's no enemies around, he just does his basic. All that! Maybe we will get it. Let me just, I'm guessing it's like a 30% chance, depending on what we have. So let me just keep attacking and let me see if it goes off. It probably won't. Nah, it doesn't seem to be going off. It keeps alternating between gravity break and his normal combo. Fair enough. Let's see. The hall? I think this is where we need to go. Basically, we need to go back to the entrance to the Cave of Wonders. Because that's where our white Trinity is. And that's the next room. A wizard! Knock him out! Oh, that was stun impact. As you saw there, it was similar to Ripple Drive, but it's more of a physical. It relies on physical strength more than magic strength. And instead of, you know, knocking enemies back, it stuns them. Personally, I think stun impact is the better one. Plus, Sora also does like an uppercut kind of thing with Ripple Drive. With stun impact, he kind of slams. So maybe this one is more on the lines of what Hercules' attack is. But yeah, stun impact can actually stun enemies, like what we can normally do when we use Sonic Blades. So yeah, I was just casting a couple of fires because he was out of the way. I want to fight. Oh, you know what? Too many enemies. I'm not dealing with that now. Not that many wyverns and big bandit. No thanks. Oh my lord, I'm going to use a gravity. Get down here, boy. There we go. At least that helps bring him down to our level. Right. I'm going to leave now because I've taken out the one I wanted to take. I mean, I know I need to keep fighting them for experience, but I don't want to be, like, staying there for a while and fighting. Unless it's, you know, the two that I want. Because, obviously, the more times that you fight the enemy that you actually want the drop for, the more chance you're going to get it. Because that means, otherwise, if you take out enemies that you don't really want to, your luck could probably be, you know, used on the item that they drop instead of the one that you actually want, and you might have squandered yourself. Of course, that's RNG, but, you know, grinding the same enemy multiple times pretty much heightens the chance of that, because that would be the only drop you're going to get. Unless they have multiple drops. Which, you know, they can actually do as well. Alright, enough of this guy. I'm going to die if I don't heal, unless Donald does it for me. Wow, Donald has really been on the ball with healing. I cannot complain about that. Don't fall down that little hole. I would not like. Every time I'm about to smack them, they teleport. Could you get that? Forgot the boulders were there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, could he actually... God damn it! I fell. Oh, man. Wow. That could have went way better. Let's go back to the entrance. I don't even need to fight these guys. But I just want to, because I want their drop. There's one wizard here. I'm going to take him out. I'm going to use a gravity here, actually, because... Unless auto-target goes for that guy. Okay, fair enough. It'd be nice if you could target the big dude who has the most health that we need to cleave off. There we go. Thank you! That's fair. Oh, and he's doing that. I hate it when they spam Thunder. Why is Thunder the spell that makes them invincible? I mean, obviously, if you use something like Strike Raid or Sonic Blade, that actually breaks through, as you've seen before. So, but this is the one we wanted. An Ifrit belt. We got an Ifrit's horn. Now we got an Ifrit's belt. This is a pretty decent equipment. In Phonoband, let's have a look what we've got here. It reduces fire damage by 40% and raises strength. So, has more resistance than any of our fire chains can do, because it's always a 20% resistance. But instead of raising defense, it raises attack strength. So if we want an attack boost, we equip this. 40% and boost of strength, that's not bad. It gives you defense in some other regard in terms of resistance. Especially in this level. But I'm not going to equip it for now. Instead, I want to head back to town. And they... Wow, really? They spawned so close in front of me. They pushed me backwards before I could move. That's just rude. Oh, hello. That pot spotter just dropped a camping set. I didn't know they could drop that. I'm guessing that's their rare drop that I never knew they could drop. That's interesting, actually. By the way, soldiers here and normal large bodies. That's actually kind of... doesn't make sense. Donald just got to level up for max MP as well. I was not even expecting that either. I was going to cut this area out and just meet you inside Aladdin's house, but that ain't happening now. Yeah, Donald got more MP. That's nice. It's basic, but that also means his magic's gotten stronger. Can't complain about that. Right, let's kill you. Thankfully that the shockwave actually hits him. Spirit Shard. It's funny how it's so large and yet they drop such a small item. But yeah, soldiers in large bodies here, they don't really fit the theme. Even though, of course, you have soldiers, but they don't look the theme of the level. Yeah, the worlds are so... That's the thing. It's like every battle has been so insane because like the levels have like completely like increased from what they were before. But we are here. If we come over here, the carpet is here freaking the heck out. Let's talk to him. What's the matter? You want to go somewhere? I'll ride on the carpet or you'll leave him alone. This is our entrance to another secret boss. We're going to leave him alone for a minute and we're going to make it a quick save checkpoint. Alright, made a save checkpoint. Now we need to prepare. We're going to be fighting an enemy called Kurt Zisa. Now the name of the enemy doesn't really mean anything. It's just an Arabian looking stylized boss that is quite, you know, strong. But its name was actually taken from a competition. I can't remember what the competition was, but the name would be used for like something in Square's next game, and this turned out to be that game, so he became Heartless. And yeah, that's the thing. And you can enter with Aladdin, but Donald and Goofy are probably the best, because Donald's got a lot of magic, but Goofy's got a lot of, you know, attack power, and we've got both. Summons are really helpful, so once again, magic is kind of necessary, and as I've used a lot of my items, I'm going to have to pretty much redo all this. But I would recommend that I would take 3 elixirs in this time, I feel. We're not going to be in that many elixirs, but it helps. And we're going to slap in a Mega Ether on us. Donald is going to take out a couple of Mega Ethers because, well, he relies on magic, so let's do that. I mean, I'm running quite low, so this is probably going to be a little bit hodgepodge, but I'm not going to load him out completely with magic. It's just necessary for now. Of course, MP Gift is helpful, but we don't need to rely on it. So Goofy can have a couple of normal potions, a couple of high potions. This preparation may be a little bit more hodgepodge than before, as that was quite tailored and it was more difficult. This one's more like just about power and how quick you can get through it. The other one was like just patience and longevity. So yeah, that's the reason why. So we'll give you a couple mega potions as well, because healing could be a problem. And yeah, so we've all got a bunch of ethers, high potions, mega potions to support everybody. And that's pretty much what we're going to go with. That's really all the preparation I need to do. But I need to talk about summons as well during this preparation. Every summon here is pretty much useful in this battle, except for Simba, because it makes you a sitting duck. Simba's more well used for crowd control from a far off distance that you can target. So you can hit them all with a fully charged Proud Roar. Unless, you know, you keep getting screwed like I do. Every time I let go of the button at max, it doesn't count. But yes, Genie, he spams a lot of magic attacks that can be piled on really quick, and you can spam it quite often. Bambi, in this particular world, drops magic orbs, so if you summon him, you can spam your magic to Kingdom Come and you'd still be maxed out on magic. Dumbo, summon, you can fly around, and you can shoot close range ice damage with his water splash. Tinkerbell, regen until you dispel Tinkerbell, so it might actually be worth to use some other summon before Tinkerbell, because Tinkerbell's infinite use until she either, you know, revives you with auto life when you get knocked out, or, you know, you dispel her, but then you can't use her again. Mushu, same with Dumbo, but can be used at a long range, and you're stuck on the ground, but you can't use your Keyblade. Now here's the problem as well. With Tinkerbell, remember, you can't use your special attacks, so no Sonic Blade, no Aris Arcanum, no Strike Raid, and no Ragnarok. Ragnarok's actually pretty helpful, so I might actually want to equip that, because we haven't actually seen that yet. So I'm going to take off Sonic Blade, because that's actually going to be kind of useless to us. And we're going to pop on, not Aris Arcanum. Oh, Ragnarok needs another point. Are you serious? Well, I think I'm going to get rid of Slapshot, just so I can pop that on. That's really the only thing I've got to do, because not only have we not seen Ragnarok in action, but because it's long range and it's magic based, I think. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to have that one as well. And of course, Mashing Triangle makes your party members aggro more. And technically we were at the end of the preparation, but this is actually a separate recording because, lo and behold, the rest of the episode kind of had corrupted footage during recording. But I didn't notice it until I died a couple of times, but you're never going to see those game overs because, well, the footage was bad. And so, I'm going to change my strategy just a little bit, because I actually forgot to equip some stuff, so the preparations do tend to be going on. Thank God I saved right then and there. In between the preparation, because that's when I was about to leave. I want to change Lady Luck to Oathkeeper. Yes, we'll lose 1 magic point, but we'll gain a little bit of extra strength, plus the critical hit chance. I need this. Not only that, but we want to change the Inferno Band, because I completely forgot to equip the Ifrit Belt. That was something that just completely passed me by while equipment, and the 40 damage fire resistance, the enemy kind of actually uses a lot of fire type attacks, more so than dark. Yes, we lose the defense, but we still gain the resistance from the magic, so that's actually boosted. And the extra strength is going to help as well, so we will pop that on for now. Goofy, I want him to have the Dream Shield, because magic is definitely more helpful at this point in time. 1 MP plus, not 2, remember the typo. So that gives him an extra point right there. And for abilities, everything is going to stay as it was with Sora, Donald, same as well. But for Goofy, I want him to have Evolution. Give up MP 3 points to basically turn it into a Mega Potion. That's going to be really helpful when, you know, we cannot actually use Cure, because we're going to be using a lot of magic and we may not have enough magic for that. But Goofy only has his special attacks. And speaking of those special attacks, I want to take off Charge, pop back Rocket back on, because Charge ain't going to really help that much. Tornado can actually help, but I want that off as well, because I want his MP to pretty much be reserved for Evolution. Now here's the thing, Evolution, as far as I'm aware, I still need to take off some points, god damn it. I guess I'll take off the Rocket as well then. There we go. But yeah, actually no, what am I doing? I can take off Lucky Strike for now, because we don't need that during the battle. Oh, no, wait. I do want Lucky Strike on. I just remembered. Because sometimes when you defeat certain sections of the boss that keep regenerating, it actually has a chance of dropping items. So that will give us a higher chance for that. And if that means if it drops one, we should use an item so that when we pick it up, it doesn't go directly into stock and we can actually use it in battle. That's a nice strategy. But yes, Evolution is really helpful for the health. And that's why I'm taking off most of Goofy's additional attacks, so he doesn't abuse his MP. But yeah, so I would like Rocket still, but Evolution we kind of need, so I need to take off all those AP so I can actually shuffle them around a bit. Is the footage glitching? No, it ain't. I don't know why it was doing that. It was a hot day, it was quite muggy, that was probably why it bugged out. Which is kind of annoying, because some of those battles are really, like, cutting it close, and then I failed. Items are still the same, so don't worry about that. Customize. Yep, that's it. I think we are good. Got Oathkeeper, I've got the Ifrit's Belt, I've got Evolution on Goofy. Let me have a look at his customize here. Support actions frequently. Yeah, I think that's decent enough. So, with that, Goofy is going to try and heal us up when we get weak. But that also affects Donald because it goes to everybody. So, we are ready to go into the battle. Let's ride on the carpet. And face Kurt Zisa. Now, as I said, this is a really difficult battle, and before we even get into the battle, I'm going to summon Tinkerbell immediately, because there is a move that he's going to do that is pretty much going to block all of our magic, and if we do not get Tinkerbell off, we're pretty much susceptible to dying really quick. We've got second chance, this cutscene's fully animated because we've got the facial animations going on, and the carpet got knocked out. Now, immediately summon, that effect will mute your magic. He has Silence Gah. That means that he's going to pretty much permanently mute your magic, so you cannot cast anything, including summons, but you can still use special attacks, which with Tinkerbell out, we can't actually do that. That's the sacrifice we take. Defeat the 2 orbs that he's holding in order to break the spell and stun him. He has 2 phases, this is the first. Once you knock out an orb, they will drop HP orbs because, well, how else are you going to heal? This guy's actually a little bit on the generous side with the drops, but that's if you can take out segments of his phases. And there's a rare drop, Mega Potion. I should not have picked that up, because items like that will actually stay on the field, which is super helpful. Oh! Goofy just used one of his evolutions and not an item, because his MP went down to 0, and yet he healed all of us. There we are. And now we can actually start wailing on this guy. He's got pretty much the maximum amount of health. The purple bar is the first... I think this is the first time we've seen the purple bar. The purple bar is the highest amount of HP that is displayable in the game. Pink is obviously next. So he's got 5 bars of health, effectively. And we're already knocked off his purple bar, and we're on the next one. Now, here's the thing. When he's knocked down, always pop on an arrow... Ra or an arrow ga, because arrow ra and arrow ga do contact damage, so that can pile up on the damage. Now on the second phase, he pretty much makes a magical shield that when physically attacked drop MP orbs, so you don't have to rely on items to continuously hit him. What you have to do is take the barrier out with said magic that you can refuel without items. And I'm jumping and casting gravity here because that's a speedrunning tactic that I've seen people do in speedruns. Basically, when you land and it cancels out your spell cast, unlike Cure, which goes on for too long and can actually be cancelled out by landing on the floor, gravity goes off immediately, but when you land, it cuts off the ending lag of the spell, so you can spam it a lot quicker. Now, here's the problem. I've got no magic, so I need to whack him a couple of times to pick up some of these orbs. And then I can whack him with another one. The problem is he can move quite fast so that gravity don't work. But here's the point where it gets a little bit annoying. Obviously, I could probably use Ragnarok if Tinkerbell weren't out, so I could special attack. But I've got 2 bars of magic right now, so I'm going to pop off an arrow rod to get extra damage off. But I want to make sure I have 2 bars of magic when he's not... Okay, pop it off now. There we go. Because he's going to mute us again, and I popped off an arrow rod. So that means now, when he's doing this annoying attack, once he loses enough health... You don't want to be taking damage from this guy, and this gives us double defense. When he's going horizontally, you want to jump over him with your high jump. Obviously, glide will give you a little bit more air time, just in case. And when he's going vertically, you want to try and dodge roll out of the way. You may not get it, and once again, invincibility frames seem a bit janky when it comes to, you know, fighting special bosses. But this ain't Final Mix exclusive. Just like the Phantom, it's in all versions of Kingdom Hearts 1. So, except for the Japanese versions, I believe, most of the secret bosses that were implemented in the original version of the game weren't actually available in the Japanese version for some reason. But in all versions, Final Mix, I'm pretty sure this guy is in every single version. He was in my original version on the PS2. Right, so let's keep whacking this guy. We're actually doing really well. I'm not actually getting hit by him that often, and we've got Tinkerbell up still. Remember, if you get knocked out, Auto Life will keep you alive, but you'll lose the regen. But then you will regain your special attacks, like Ragnarok. I'm not actually sure I'm going to be able to get it off. And this is actually a way better run than I was having before. I'm sorry that I couldn't actually show off the failures, because they were crazy. I was like spamming Ragnarok once, and it was like trying to spam it, and it was flashing on screen constantly because it kept spinning around, so I could get invisibility frames. But I was mashing triangle and it never went off once, and I actually died because of that. Right, so he's getting back up again, so he always alternates. But when he's low on health, he tends to spam more attacks. In this case, he will be doing a lot more fire attacks than usual. But we've got the Ifrit's belt, so that helps. And we're taking him down already! Nice! It takes off all of my magic just to do that. And I use gravity because it actually takes off a nice chunk compared to, like, spamming fire. Oh my god, he got up already! Arrow now! That was quick! The further you take him down, the quicker he recovers. And another failure that I had that we're never going to see is that I almost won. I had like a combo left to deal against him, and he got back up, knocked off Tinkerbell, and then killed me because in my panic, I couldn't use an elixir. So, yeah, I was not happy about that. But I haven't had to use any items so far, but hopefully that I won't jinx myself there. And Donald and Goofy are still actually using their items right now, and Evolution helps to cut down item usage. Because that's a Mega Potion to everybody if he has free MP, which he's not going to be using attacks that often. Remember, special attacks, even though they use magic, are not actual magic. They're just the cost to doing a special attack. Like Ragnarok's Sonic Blade and all that stuff. For Donald and Goofy, that's the same. With, like, well, Donald only has magic, but Goofy has his rocket and charge and all that. Ooh, another Mega Potion. Oh, at least they're going into stock. And I've taken him down to the last bar, and I have not been getting hit much at all. This is the best run I've had. Maybe I just needed to come back and refresh. Maybe I was getting hot and bothered. Right, let's pop that off. Right, he's too far away for me to do that, but that's fine. Oh, he's doing some explosions, which is fine. That means I can pop off a lot of gravities. Now I actually do need to hit his shield to make him drop MP recovery orbs. Build up my charge and MP again. So yeah, you don't have to rely on just items. This is a lot more managed. But yeah, these orbs are actually really wrecking me right now. I was not having a good time right there. Ow! He cancelled out my gravity. No! And he moved away! Okay, I hit him still. Cool. Right, you know what? I'm just going to pop off this Mega Reefer here. Because we kind of all need it. It's the only one I have, and it's fine, because I can take this guy down after this. There we are. Okay, go! Get him! I'm not going to use a... Oh, I teched that for 100! That's crazy. Okay, okay, he's gone back. Get it off. There we are. I've got the arrow off. It would be nice if I had Aeroga. I think you get that elsewhere, unless this dude gives it. I can't exactly remember. But it definitely helps to cut down the damage that you take. And Tinkerbell was still active. Okay, here we go. He's still horizontal, so I've got to jump over him. I don't think normal jump can actually get over him. You have to use high jump. Wow, Goofy's the one who's down and Donald's still up. That's kind of rare. Oh, here we go. Right, I kind of... Oh, yeah, I was trying to heal right there. I can't do that. Right, can I take off one of these orbs quickly so I can get the orbs? Oh! Another Mega Potion. Awesome. I'm going to pop that off right now. And that gets Goofy back up. Oh, shoot. Pop it off, pop it off, pop it off. Good. Oh, no, I lost the auto life. Okay, that's fine. We're good. We're good. We should be good. Why did I hit the sand? Oh, no, this is not good. Pop it off, pop it off, pop it off. I don't know how he missed me there. He completely whiffed in the wrong direction. No! Oh, come on. That's exactly what happened the other time. Wow. I just could not pop off the items quick enough, and he took Tinkerbell off too quickly. I was that close to the end. But yeah, we just saw the entire battle right there. So, I'm just going to have to cut back to when I actually get back to that point. That close, and I just couldn't keep up with the healing at that point. My arrow ran off at the wrong time. It sucks when you can't heal. I was even using my elixirs at the very end there. Items were starting to be popped off continuously, and I just could not have long activity there. It was such smooth sailing up to that final phase, or final little bit. That's unbelievable. I was having such swimming luck right there, including getting that item drop, which I actually used very well. Oh well, let me get back there. I just got to beat him and then show that off screen, so at least I did the major parts. Okay guys, we are back! I've knocked him down again, and if I can get 2 bars off, I am immediately popping off a freaking arrow so I can get the extra damage off. Unless he goes back into that mode, that sucks. Did I get the... yeah, I got it off. Okay. Yeah. I don't know where he is. I can't see. Nope. Oh, bloody hell. How did I dodge that? Oh, shit. Okay, get ready for the high potion. I'm popping it off now. Okay, guys, come on. If we can just take off these funnel orbs, we got him. He did this to me last time. I'm not having it again. We're pretty much exactly where we left off before. Not many mad things have happened yet again, but... Oh, shoot, that was bad. Okay, Tinkerbell, please, with the heals. I need to take off at least 1 orb right now. Did that even hit? I don't know. If you could stop jumping around, that would be nice. Yes, that's 1 orb down. Okay, and he dropped Mega Ether. That is not what I wanted. Come on, Donald. Hit him. Physical attacks is all we can do, so we just got to keep waiting. Oh, no. Pop it off. It went off. Okay, this is bad. No. That was the wrong one, but the regen will go off. There we go, so I got another hit. Goofy came through with the evolution. I think we're out of items with our teammates. Come on, guys. Hit the orb. There we go. Okay. We did it! HP up for Sora, defense up for Goofy. We got him. Ha-ha! Second try's the charm. 4th overall, but like I said, the first 2 attempts I can't show because the footage corrupted. So I had pretty much had to do is fight another bunch of times. I didn't actually beat him, but those runs went terribly anyway. Run! He's collapsing! Thanks, Carpet. I don't even know how you were... I guess you were flying at the top of the barrier because we got locked in. So you could stay out of the way. It would have been nice if we could have, you know, flown around and just whacked, like, clept his orbs. But there we go. Epic boss battle. Definitely worth. And for our reward, we get a new ability. Zantetsuken. And Ansom's Report 11. Another odd-numbered Ansom's Report. Definitely worth. And we just stop back here like nothing ever happened. That ability... it's pretty cool. I mean, I need to actually... yeah, everyone used their items, so... Let me just pop in more high potions to refuel. And I'll leave that extra elixir there for now. Let me swap my... in fact, I'll do all that off screen again. I'll swap all my items back in the next episode. Let's just have a look at that ability quickly, because we're probably over time already. Has a 30% chance of unleashing a finishing combo attack that can destroy a weaker enemy in a single hit. That is pretty sweet, and I might swap off Stun Impact for Zantetsuken, because I kind of prefer that. Then again, yes, we didn't actually use Ragnarok, but I'll keep that equipped for now, so we can at least show it off. But pretty much Tinkerbell survived for that entire battle that time, so yeah. But with that, guys, I think we'll have to end it off there. So, in the next episode, we've pretty much been to every world that we can actually go and get White Trinities from. We got 2 missing. One's in Olympus Colosseum, which we'll get later. But there's also one at the beginning of Hollow Bastion, where Riku first stole the Keyblade from us, where we met the Beast. We're going back there. We're finally going back to Hollow Bastion, guys. So I'll see you guys next time for that.